first of all, the vegetable should be more. In as much as you love your nyama, always include the vegetables. Vegetables is the skuma, even the kachumbari is vegetable. So in terms of and we have that. Further, that's one thing in Kenya that we literally have. We have fresh produce. Like, I've traveled around and I've seen it even especially in Africa.
Yes.
When I was working in the UK, I was really proud receiving in the hotel, in the receiving section, produce that has come, and most of them is produce of Kenya. The mahohos, a lot of the herbs, the fresh herbs. I was really proud that isn't zetu. So we have that, and we see that all that in the supermarket. So in terms of now, if you want nyama, there is the option of going the quick. You're looking for something quick. There's the chicken breast, for example. All these things are available like in supers, and it's actually not expensive. It's cheaper than buying. So the beef that we talked about, if it's a fillet steak, for example, or the right cut, or like the shoulder, if it's beef, or if it's mbuzi. Also, the shoulder is the front leg. That meat from that part is not tough, like compared to nyama ya mguu. The hide. That's a little bit technical, but knowing which cut.
So knowing which cut.
Which cut helps, yes. Knowing which cut.
It's easy to cook, isn't it?
It would be easy. That cooking, there's two levels of cooking.
Right.
There's cooking, it's not raw. And that takes the 5 minutes I talked about earlier, that less than 5 minutes, the meat will be cooked, not raw. The internal temperature has already been attained, which is about 70, above 70, maybe 74 if it's well done. The internal temperature, that's not raw, that's cooked, that's done. But there is another cooked off, nyama ni ngumu, so it needs more time. Right? In 5 minutes, it's already done. But if it's tough, that's when you say haijaiva.
Makes sense.
So that's why I'm saying, if you get the right cut, if you onja the nyama
and it's tender,
there's no need to cook it for 10 minutes. First of all, you're wasting gas and the time. True. So
So you need to know the cut.
Yes.
Get the shoulders.
Let's go mincemeat. Mincemeat is quick.
Okay. Yes, true.
Yes. There's no need to cook mincemeat for even 15 minutes. A very long time.
Even stuff like pork.
Pork, it's until.
It also depends on the cut. The part of the
pork is usually tender.
Naturally.
Like where at my kitchen we do a lot of pork. It's because then when we cook it from raw. Mbuzi we usually pre-cook it, like boil it. So that because sometimes you may find it might be slightly tough, so we just finish it off. Even beef the same thing, but something like pork, it's something that but still depends the cut. So to answer your question, a quick meal. Let's say the mincemeat direction is because mincemeat is usually there. And then more vegetables. It can be pasta. Like mixed it with pasta. Or if you like your ugali, have it with ugali and the greens. But bottom line, even the greens, why cook it for 10 minutes? In 5 minutes, especially if it's for your stomach, your one stomach, that bachelor or nini, even if it's for two, it doesn't need to take more than, even especially greens, more than 10 minutes. I don't know, it's too long. So I think what makes people feel like cooking is hard is because they don't have those now basics. Those are, to me, they are basics, which is what, like, if it's on, that's what I teach. If it's a class, the master class you're talking about, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch it. The recipes, and whenever I'm doing recipes, again, it's simplified. And so that you understand that this is how it's done.
But let me ask you a quick one. From your experience working with Kenyans out there, of course, what's the most popular Kenyan dish amongst Kenyan people?
I think I think local food, like what we know as...
I mean local food. Which one is it though? Which one? Is it like ugali nyama?
Ugali for sure. Ugali nyama is... Ugali nyama, skuma, that's literally a staple. And it's across anywhere and everywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Including, because I've even done cooking classes to people living in Karen or whatever, posh places. They still want, especially the classes that I do usually is for the house help, for them to cook well, so that the kids will enjoy cooking, they will enjoy eating the food, and even when I usually turn it, when they say they want to learn, I usually tell them, tell me what you want to learn, because if I come and tell you how to cook, I don't know, squid out of seafood,
I know, I'm like,
yes,
really?
Yes, there's so many things I have that I can teach you, but I usually say, you tell me what you want.
Yes.
And usually it's the normal Kenyan food, whether it's the chapo, whatever we all know as Kenyans, the dengu, the beans, kawa food. Ugali, for sure, it's a staple.
Yeah, man. These days on YouTube, when I watch, there's some random channels where people just go around eating street food. It got me thinking about, say, for example, if you compare West African foods, street foods especially, and Kenyan.
Yes, I've been to Ghana, so
good one. So you'll have an idea of what I'm saying. They say in Kenya we don't have a wide variety of foods. Is that true compared to like West Africa?
Okay.
Like even my friend was telling me, at Kev, man, in Kenya people just serve you at breakfast, tea and bread.
Yes.
When you go to these West African countries, they eat like a proper meal.
Forget West Africa, that's very far.
Yeah.
In December I was in Kampala.
Just here, Uganda.
Yes, I was in Kampala.
Yes.
And they have a meal, like the matoke, as in...
That's breakfast.
Yes, which technically that's how breakfast should be. Breakfast should be heavy. You're breaking the fast. The whole night you ate, the last time you ate a meal should be like 7 p.m.
Okay.
Not 10 p.m.
Me, I eat even at 11.
That's bad for you. That's bad because you not have time to digest.
Correct.
So breakfast should be heavy, and then you go slowly easing down the rest of the day. But to your question, Kenyan the breakfast. Let's deal with the breakfast. Kenyan breakfast. Yes, we are. Especially like any Kenyan goes to Uganda, forget even Ghana or anywhere else.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. I was there. There's an event I was doing from a certain hotel there in Kampala, and the breakfast buffet was food. Like I'm like,
wow.
But that's a cultural thing,
right?
So the way we have sisi ni kama wazungu tumelelewa na wa British, so we have that British thing of chai, and the bread, and you think that's but there's nothing wrong with having ugali,
yes,
or whatever you like to have for breakfast. For breakfast.
Yes.
So there's no. What I'm saying
like
is,
you said, it's actually healthy.
Yes,
keeps you energetic.
Yes, for the whole day, and then you go easing off.
What's your typical breakfast meal like here in Kenya?
You're too China. See, it's
but bro, I want to ask you.
It's cultural.
It's cultural.
But sometimes I have an issue with it because so long as there's variety, there's a time I don't mind mkate and nini. Another time, that mkate, instead of mkate, I'll do French toast.
Yeah.
Or other times there's pancake that will be if you mix it up.
Yeah.
But usually chai. Chai.
Yeah. You know what I consider a good breakfast meal? Githeri has to be there, bro.
That's my wife. If she's listening.
Yeah. She likes that too, eh?
Yeah, Githeri. Okay, me.
Githeri is the best, bro.
Me and avocado.
Man, I'm salted. You get some porridge over there. But let me ask you. Now back to that point that I asked you earlier. Generally. I feel like we just don't have a variety of foods like these other countries. For example, forget even breakfast. In Kenya, it's the basics, bro. At nyama choma, we're only known for nyama choma. Okay, now chapo. If I go to any typical home right now, there's probably chapati. I'm eating chicken. I'm some sort of nyama, I'm mbuzi or pork. Not too like you can't think really outside of that.
Well, there are other places that are bad. I've been to Zambia, or other places. We are not that badly off. Let's start from there. What I think the issue is, it depends on where you're from. Like region, literally.
In Kenya?
Yes, in Kenya. Like if we have a lot of food. And that's the other thing why I try and do what I do. Is to, in fact, my joy would be if we can do away with the foreign-inspired meals. We have a lot. If you go tapping in from all the different communities, the Western, whatever they like in terms of, there's lots of vegetables. Like, and then Coastal, there's a lot of variety.
I know Coastal have their own variety.
Yes, so we do have. It's just that I think in the context of being, especially in Nairobi, you'll stay in the same comfort zone, but we do have variety. To the street food part, we do have street food. The moturas, the choma sausage, those smokies.
You consider that to be street food?
That is street food. By definition, that's street food.
Okay.
The reason why you I think it's because you...
These smoky things, these are not even, I feel like they're so foreign. Like, Mike, I consider street food to be very authentically African.
Like when you go... you can have... even... Okay, I've been to Thailand.
Okay.
Thailand is... their street food... is actually their food, not that ugali, the same way you have our ugali and or they do that, as in ugali and or rice and whatever. The only difference is it's people cooking. It's that like actual meals.
Okay.
Yes, that whatever you know that you cook in the house, it's done on the street.
Okay.
And it's done well. It's done with flavor because them it's about flavor. In Kenya also with time, I've seen it grow. Because, again, from the time I started doing what I do, I've seen how... And that's why you have many, like in CBD, we have many eateries. They may be from the Somali community inspired. But people are... There's a lot of them that have dominated and people eat...
What region in Kenya do you really like in terms of the foods? Because you mentioned we have a different vibe going on. Western people, guys from Western Kenya, Central, Coastal. Which one really appeals to you?
I've over the years I've learned not to be favorites to anyone. to appreciate. So long as it's good, I think that's what matters.
Okay.
So long as it's tasty and
All right. So I wanted to ask you, what are some of the challenges, for example, that chefs in Kenya usually go through?
I think the main challenge, first of all, is knowing who a chef is before they get into the profession or the actual profession. Now it's different with the internet, and like in the last, I would say 10 years, the internet has grown, and now you can find out who a chef is. Again, part of the reason why I do what I do is to promote the chef profession, and not just, when you Google and you look for a chef, you see a Mzungu, a Ramsey, or a whoever. So now there's a Chef Rafael. So first of all, there's that, identifying people local, and we have that now. It has grown. The younger ones who are coming in, they are focused. They know why they are getting to this profession. So the first challenge is that, not knowing what this profession is all about. The long hours. It looks prestigious, but it's hard work.
Must be.
It's long hours standing and all that. So once people know that, now the other thing, maybe the other challenge is, I would say, I would say people appreciating now the employers, anyone who has an eatery, appreciating that the chef, if you feel appreciated, you'll want to be there.
You want to even improve.
You want to be improved, yes.
Yes, true. I like that. What about a brand? What is the importance of a brand in this day and age, 2025, this era for internet, social media, I'm so sure there are some amazing chefs out there who don't see the necessity of having a brand.
Yes. Chef Rafael is a brand. There's Rafael and there's Chef Rafael.
I agree.
So having a brand, it's beyond, what I usually say is that it's beyond, like when you have a CV is, but when you are a brand, you like a step up.
Yeah.
You are known as, so when you work in hotels, especially let's say the big hotels, the Sarovas, the Serenas, the Hiltons, you are very good, talented, like you are designed, you ulizaliwa kukua chef. You have the touch, you have the talent and all that, but you're still under that. You uko chini ya hiyo nini. So when you are a brand like for me, I want to see like the future of chefs or the restaurant scene being driven by chefs.
As opposed to the employers.
As opposed to entrepreneurs. Mtu yuko na pesa, who can invest in making it a fancy place. And then, like in abroad, it's collabos. It's the chef and somebody else. Chef is the key.
It's a partnership.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Yes, but you also have to be proud.
Yeah.
And I think in the not so like maybe in 10 years, 15 years from now, we'll see more of that, because the young chefs that are there and the way the training, the exposure with locally that is happening. Some have gone abroad and come back. I want to see that. That's what I want to see, that
I guess also,
come back.
You know, it's interesting you put it like that, because I want to compare this conversation to something that I saw online the other day, where, for example, DJs. There was pressure. There was some sort of pressure on put on DJs. Apparently, they're saying it's the responsibility of a DJ to bring in the numbers, the crowd, the clientele.
Oh, that's a brand thing,
right? But so there's a guy. What's his name? DJ Exclusive was saying. No. It's the responsibility of the establishment, the owner of the bar.
Yes.
You know, to bring in the clientele. So when it comes to the chef and the hotel, for example, whose responsibility is it? So is it the chef who's supposed to be so good that now he drives in the numbers, or is it the responsibility of the hotel in itself or the restaurant to market the establishment?
Right now, with what I do at Kentwood, I'm literally there. It's actually collaboration. And as much as, yes, the club wants me to bring in people. There's also another challenge now with the whole thing. I still feel not enough people are psyched up about. People want good food, but like especially in a club setting, they usually go there for the sherehe, for the alcohol, not for the food. But I'm looking at it this way. When you go to right now, a Java right now is full.
Yeah, some of them are probably full.
Yes,
on a Friday,
because it's known for food.
Correct.
So that's the other thing.
Yeah.
If it's known for food, so I'm giving examples, practical example. When I say Java specific,
brilliant.
I love going to Java because it's if you want specific type of food, I want. If you go to I don't know, any other place, it has its own identity. When sometimes I'm craving KFC or Chicken Inn, it's different. KFC is different, Chicken Inn is different. So sometimes depends on what you're craving. But one challenge I know that is there, especially in the restaurant scene, and this is because I've also been in this industry for long, it's not enough people are the eating out culture. That's the point. The eating out culture is not that big in terms of you need a lot of people to be eating out.
Okay.
There's a lot of people who go out to Nini, but now also the economy is not so good, so the spending power is less. But it has changed in terms of improving, but I still feel not enough people are foodies. Yeah, foodies is somebody who will go all the way to Mombasa to experience something. So we don't have enough of that in Kenya to sustain Nini. So back to the chef question, not enough people are there to appreciate that they are coming to Kent to address because Chef Rafael is there. Same thing even the DJ. So
if you're in a certain vicinity, then you have to add other things to attract people aside from the food.
Yes.
You know, maybe a bar.
Yes.
You know, like a health and fitness area.
8 years ago, I was thinking of doing a food truck. I haven't been inspired with what I've seen, let's say in the US. But if you bring a food truck right now here, still not do well because you need a big
can
crowd,
imagine.
people
Yes, I know,
who are enthusiastic about food. The same way people are enthusiastic about drinks. You know, like you can buy drinks now. There's a lots of places to buy booze. People take food, not more of it has changed, but more people just take food to a shibe, but not to experience.
Yeah, unaniga kibandaski quick jitoe.
Kushiba tu
Yeah,
kunini.
it's true.
But with time it will change.
Moving forward, I guess now that's why we have the importance, you know, of social media.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And now you're targeting households, individuals, nini. It gives you a wider reach, right? So you're also saying, as much as it's also good for you to build a brand, you need to leverage social media.
Yes.
That makes sense, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So how long have you had your YouTube, by the way? Because you have massive numbers, bro. 270 something thousand it's very impressive.
What I would say about numbers.
Yeah.
Let me talk about numbers. Numbers is not everything. I think what matters is because right now many people want to do content to be seen in terms of to have that viral moment. I think what matters is what content beyond the numbers. What content are you putting out? Is it something that will make somebody, when they discover you, they will come back and back and back, as opposed to have that? So that's numbers. So the numbers that I've got over the years, I've been doing this since when I went live on Facebook, because that's where I started on the social media thing.
How long ago was
2012.
Oh wow, that's a while, huh?
Yes. So yes, to some people will say maybe I would have been bigger in terms of more numbers, but I've learned to appreciate numbers, not everything. What I think what matters most is the impact that you are, especially if you're a content creator. And this right now, everyone is a content creator, especially after TikTok. Everyone with a phone can now do content.
Yeah.
So you're competing with all that.
Yeah, so you have to be creative.
You have to be creative. You have to have something that that is unique to you. And I guess that's why you actually called me here.
Yes, true. Of course. Yeah, quick one, yeah. How do you foresee the future of this industry in Kenya, say in the next 10 years? What's going to change when it comes to, of course, Kenyan cuisines and how we're packaging ourselves as chefs? And then also in comparison to how, you know, we have a bunch of foreigners in the country. People are bringing in all the UN is also
UN now is here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
man. There's always, you know, every kind of cuisine: the Indian, the Brazilian, Somali, the Mexican. Right. So how do you foresee this industry evolving?
So there's a lot of that will be happening in terms of, because of the expatriates coming in. In fact, UN, the way it's relocated to Nairobi, that will create a boom. But at the same time, why not have more of the Kenyan people doing more Kenyan food? What we all know, like the ndengus, the chapu.
In fact, that's what those expatriates would want more.
Yes. They would want some of whatever they are familiar with, like I don't know, whichever cuisine, but they would want. I want a future whereby Kenyan cuisine is the hero.
Yeah.
Especially in Kenya. For that to happen, also there's an aspect of, again, with why I do what I do, is to make people appreciate, to know how to do it. You know, when you know how to make ugali, let's just be basic. When you go and eat bad ugali, you will, yes, you will not even go there. Or even something like samosa. Although samosa, chapati, those are Indian inspired. They came from, but anyway, they are nizetu. Even mbuzi. If you know how to make good mbuzi, you now appreciate it. So you'll when you eat out, you will appreciate it more because you have known how to do it. When more people are experts, again, that's why I started doing what I do. I want more of us wajue kupika,
right?
So that the industry, so that they will demand more. Back, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, I felt I was the only one complaining about a meal. If I'm the only one giving feedback that this is not the way it's supposed to be done,
something's wrong.
So what will happen? We'll be labeled as a sumbua.
It's true.
But if more people are saying, yes.
Exactly.
So with that in mind, I want that's the future I want to see, that more people are aware what good is, and they appreciate, which again, from when I started to now, things have changed.
Yeah.
But 10 years from now, there's still room to grow.
All right, so we're about to wrap up this conversation. If you were not a chef, bro, what else would you be doing?
I've actually thought about that, and I have no idea, to be honest. But I think I would be in business, but it's not something I've ever thought of, literally.
Yeah.
Of
course,
course,
you've been a chef all your life.
Yeah, I've been in this industry all my life, and I know.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing it, I'm not doing it because it's a job.
Right.
It's my passion.
Yeah.
So the other interests I think I have.
Yeah.
If I would pursue them like to make money, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
This is what.
This is what you're born to do, bro.
Bingo. That's yes,
Let's just call it as it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is your message to the young chefs out there who are just starting out in this journey? They're looking at, in fact, there's a guy over here. He's saying, happy to see Chef Rafael. He's a man, the pioneer of live TV and YouTube cooking lessons. Great guy, man. Loving the conversations. So for folks who admire you, you know, they want their kids to get into this space and look up to you, what's your message to these guys, man?
First of all, I get those questions a lot. Like I get from parents.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
From parents who get in touch with me and they say they want me to mentor their son or daughter, and that's why I started doing what I do. I want that. They ask me which college to go to. I direct them to the ones. There are many now, but I think no matter wherever. Training, first of all, getting the profession. If you're going to do this professionally, because there's two ways of doing this. You can do it professionally, whereby you are employed, unafanyia hoteli, or you can do it self-employed.
Okay.
There's all those opportunities. But getting it right in terms of being professional. Cooking, we all cook. First of all, cooking is a life skill. We all need to know how to cook.
I agree.
As in, at the very basic. But if you're going to do it professionally, whether you're employed or you're self-employed, now you're doing it as a business, as a business, it's good to do it professionally and know, even if it's self-taught, come to my channel, watch my videos. If you get me at the right time, tell me you want to learn from me, and then maybe at that particular moment there's an opportunity in my kitchen, you come learn from there. All that is there. But learning never stops. So always want to learn more, and nowadays with YouTube or any videos you can learn, or read, get to put more information. The learning never stops, and that's the good thing about even this profession. Because I know even when I'm 70, I'll still be standing.
Yeah,
that's this one thing about this profession.
Right.
The older you get, the more experienced you are.
Yeah,
and it's. You can still be doing it even when you are in your 70s.
Yeah, so you can also start now. For some of us who are getting to fourth floor very soon, we can always get into this career. I mean, into this industry.
Yes,
it's not too late.
It's not too late. I remember there's a guy, I don't know, some time back, who told me he was a banker when I was after I've already started out. Who told me there's this thing about the careers that is our wazazi wetu. No, the careers that your folks wanted you to do, like being in the bank. There's a guy who told me he works in Standard Chartered, but he's always loved cooking, and he was asking me which college he should go to. He wants to literally learn and convert into being a chef.
Yeah.
Those are the people who are needed in the industry. If you're passionate about cooking, if it's a parent listening right now and their kids love, it's not a girl or boy thing that yapanda sijui jikoni ni wasichana.
Yes.
If anyone loves cooking,
yes.
And I've done cooking classes for kids, and I've seen
nice.
online, like we do it like on Zoom during COVID, and later on Google. I'm cooking, they're cooking,
and they're cooking
on video.
That's amazing.
So if anyone loves doing, encourage them.
Right.
Keep learning, and learning is, especially when you're starting out, don't look at the salary. Atinalipo aje. If you can go a place and learn even if it's for 2 months, go there and absorb as much as you can. And then that's what I did. Every place I started, I was absorbing as much as I can in terms of knowledge from work colleagues and whatever that they do, and then going to the next place, absorb, so that by the time now you feel you're good because you have a lot of experience.
You know, I've just remembered a question I wanted to ask you before I let you leave. Say you've been invited to a very, very high status place, like State House. Who cares? Whatever. And then they've told you, Chef Rafael, kazi kwako, people here don't have allergies. You're on the big stage. Make it happen for us. Tuko na wageni hapa high level. Make it happen for us. What's your go-to meal?
To be honest, that's a tough one, because with my line of what I've been doing, I do anything and everything. Right.
But you must have a special one. Come on, Rafael.
I think anything grilled. I don't know. To be honest,
you know how, like, even in those competitions on TV, now you got into the final. You against Ramsey, Chef Ramsey.
I think my style of cooking. Okay, it's to be honest, that's a trick question for me.
Yeah.
But what I would say is this: what I usually go for is flavor.
Oh, interesting.
Flavor is and simplicity. So it can be a beef dish. So you want to bring out the beef, for example, flavor, and then you pair it with something else like a potato dish, and when you say potato, there's so many things you can do with potatoes.
I can imagine, yeah.
Like now that we're talking about it, there's potato dish. I've forgotten the name. It's cooked in cream.
Wow. Okay.
Sliced and cooked in cream. And now I'm craving it. I think, this is the thing about food and cooking.
Okay.
Even right now, if I come up with something, I think my goal will be for you to enjoy the combination of everything. Because that's the other thing about cooking and food and stuff. Because this whole doido, putting too much stuff that doesn't go together, spoils the experience.
I can imagine some people like doing madoido because they're trying to please the eyes.
Yes. Yes. And maybe you want to put this, meaning it's an ingredient that has a certain flavor that will not go with, let's say, the beef or the chicken or whatever. I think for me, it's about simplicity. When it comes to food. Less is more.
Yeah. So
for me, to wow you, I'll depends with what I have, and if it's and no allergies, I probably go the beef direction. Okay. But I'll choose a certain specific cut that will want, or that I'll want it to elevate the dish, and then everything else that comes with it has to make sense. I usually tell, even as we end. There's one thing about cooking. You see this, I usually tell people whenever you have to think of what flavor you want. Like, I was coming to this station, so I knew I need to use this direction, and this is the end. If you want spicy, know which spices to use. If you want sweet, if you want salty, the different flavors, know which direction you want to go, and then take that. Don't try and do salty, sweet, sour.
I understand.
That will not now make sense. So
All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming through. I've really enjoyed this conversation, and I know many folks have as well. We have Emmanuel Mwaga, who says he's enjoying the conversation. He's watching with his lovely parents, Anya Boke and Peter Mwaga, live. And also, thank you so much, Patrick Mwangi, for tuning in all the way from Nanyuki. Guys, we've really enjoyed hanging out with the one and only Chef Rafael. Chef, it's been a good one. For folks who maybe want to join your masterclass, some of that amazing program that you have, how can they go about it?
I'm on socials as Chef Rafael. Just Google Chef Rafael on TikTok, My classes, there's two ways you can do my classes. You can invite me to your home and you learn what you need.
Nice. Perfect.
That's that. Or you can be a group of people who have, chama or anyone you want to, as a group, I can come to group sessions. And then you guys say what you want to learn, and then I'll...
How long does a typical program last? Averagely?
When you say program, what do you mean?
I bet you, because classes, there are different classes for maybe, I don't know, for guys for...
What I do, I do it per session.
Oh, per session.
It's sessions, basically.
Okay.
And the reason why I had to go that direction, because same thing, when you do it as a package, 10-day, sijui how many dishes package.
That's what I mean.
Not many, over the years, not many people will come and take up that whole thing. Again, because the way I looked at it is, it's not many people who have thought of doing a cooking class from that direction. And then, meaning you have to set money aside for a cooking class. You get?
Per session.
Yes, per session, like set aside, I don't know, 50K to do a cooking class. But you'd want it per session. So I've learned to do it per session so that you learn what you need.
Yeah, because I'm sure the people who have specific needs.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. You don't want a session that costs 50K, for example, and then it's so many things that maybe even you don't have the equipment to do it at home.
You're right. I like that.
So there's
I like how it's all flexible.
It has to be flexible. That's the way I look at it, because it's different needs, different needs. So beyond that, if you go, let's say if you're watching my YouTube channel, my videos, you can still learn from that.
Nice.
But if you want more, you get in touch and then we can make it happen.
All right. Yeah. Thanks a lot for coming through. Asante sana. Najua jame ilikusumbua, but you made it.
But I was happy to be here. I wanted to be here.
Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed your time, man.
Yes, I have.
All right. So it's 10 minutes to the top of the hour right now. Lauren Hill, can't take my eyes off you. On a Freaky Friday, let's kick off the weekend in style. Tony Kazi, we're coming back shortly.
New age meets old school. 94.4 Spice FM.